Hello guys, Robot1 here, and today I have the Future of Yu-Gi-Oh for you guys. And for you guys who don't know what the Future of Yu-Gi-Oh is, the Future of Yu-Gi-Oh is a segment on my channel where I talk about cards that I think are going to be really good later on in the game. Now, we have about 6 new cards that I want to talk about, and if you guys can hear an echo in the background, it's because of the room I'm in. Currently it's half term in Britain, so my brother's on holiday and he won't be quiet so I can make this video. And plus I've been working all day, so I've got this video is going to come out pretty late in the day. Probably around 10 o'clock in UK time, maybe around, I don't know, 8 o'clock in America. Sorry for that guys, but I'm keeping to my promise of on Monday uploads. But yeah, so we got some pretty cool new cards to talk about, and let's just get straight into this. So the first card we're going to be talking about is a new Cyverse monster, and this Cyverse monster is Backup Secretary. Now, Backup Secretary is a light level 3 Cyverse effect, 1200 attack, 800 defense, and its effect is, if you control a Cyverse monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon Backup Secretary once per turn, this way. Now, Cyverse monsters are obviously a new sort of thing, so we don't know how broken they're actually going to be. But with this card alone, it actually has a pretty decent effect, because it's essentially got the effect of Take-Tom Borg, which is actually pretty amazing, because having an effect like Take-Tom Borg can be just amazing in general, and if Cyverse gets some really broken support that allows them to search any Cyverse monster in their deck, such as maybe like a Teratop or something like that, this card will be instantly become broken just because it needs an auto-link monster in general. And even though we ain't got a lot of Cyverse monsters yet, depending on the support they get, this could be a very broken card to go into the Cyverse deck. But this card is a very interesting card, and I do believe this card will be used in a Cyverse deck. I will personally use it when we're able to actually link summon, when I can test on links on Dev Pro. I've tried playing them on DN, or Dueling DB, or DV now, Dueling Book. But it crashes for me, so I'm unable to do with links. So I'll just have to wait until I can play links on like Dev Pro or Yu-Gi-Oh Pro or something like that to test some stuff like Backup Secretary here out. The next card we are talking about is a new Gouki monster. It is Gouki Scorpio. It is a level 5, 2300 attack, 0 defense monster. So obviously working with the Gouki Link monster with the 0 defense. Its effect is, if you control no monsters or all monsters you control are Gouki monsters, you can normal summon this card without tributing it. That effect is not really that great, purely because it's got to be normal summoned. I don't think it's really relevant purely because of that. If it could be special summoned, I would think this card would be better, purely because it would be a very useful card in that manner. It would have a lot of versatility and stuff, but with what it's got, with just being able to normal summon itself, I don't find it to be a great card in general. And its next effect is, if this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add 1 Gouki card from your deck to your hand, except Gouki Rising Scorpio. You can only use this effect of Gouki Rising Scorpio once per turn. So just like all the other Gouki monsters, it is a +1, which is pretty good. But it's level 5. It just isn't good enough in my opinion. The next monster we're talking about is Trickster Lilybell. Lilybell is a level 2 light monster. 800 defense, 2000 defense, 800 attack, 2000 defense. Very effect monster. Its effect is, if this card is added from your deck to your hand, except by drawing it, so essentially by the Stratos of the deck, you can special summon this card from your hand. So that equals the Trickster Link monster instantaneously, giving you a double link zone, which is pretty good in my opinion. So yeah, right off the bat, great card. Its effect is, this card can attack directly. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can target 1 Trickster monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. So this card is actually really good in my opinion because it's got like, oh, I normal summon my Stratos, I instantly add it to my hand, and then I instantly special summon it, which is just great in general. But I can also attack directly and then recycle your Stratos in the graveyard back to your hand, which is just, in general, just an amazing effect. It has great versatility, in my opinion. This will obviously be one of the better decks in the Link format, depending on how Cyverse and Gouki turn out. But right now, Tricksters, they're looking really good. Pop Idol things, so yeah, pretty cool. The next card we're talking about is a Gouki Rematch, which is a normal spell card, and this is actually the one card that I think is just amazing coming out with Goukis. Its effect is target 2 Gouki monsters in your graveyard with different levels, special summon them in defense position. You can only activate 1 Gouki Rematch per turn. Now this effect, this card is basically double Monster Reborn for Goukis, because what you do is, if you've got the level 4 and the level 3 in graveyard, which you probably would at this point because you're probably going to instantly link summon with them, and then just go straight into big monster Goukis. This card instantly equals a Gouki, another link monster, or just any +1 varieties, because this is just an instant plus card, and it really does help. And think, if you're going to make another link monster using this one card, you just basically +1, I believe, because you're then going to send the Goukis to, no, you're going to +2, because you're going to send the Goukis to the graveyard, get 2 free cards plus a link monster, which is just amazing in general. So Gouki Rematch is just an amazing card. Goukis, in my opinion, are going to be a very good deck as well. I suggest you guys pick that up. If you can get Invokers as well, pick that up, because Terratop Engine will be great in this deck as well. The next card is Trickster Reincarnation. Now, Trickster Reincarnation. Now, it's a normal trap card. This card, in my opinion, is kind of good and kind of banned at the same time. Let's just read its effect. Banish your opponent's entire hand, and if you do, they draw the same number of cards you banished. Now, the instances this card can be good in. It can be good when your opponents just add a card to their hand that they need to win the game. But if your opponent is going to draw better cards, your opponent could draw better cards with the banished card, with the cards that you banished, to make the hands 10 pi better. So that first effect is like, oh, it can be good, but it can also be really bad at the same time, and that's something I really don't like about this card. But its next effect, which I believe if I played this, I'll play it with Foolish Burial of Goods, is you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 1 Trickster monster in your graveyard, special summon it. So basically, this card is saying, oh, I'm a monster reborn during either player's turn, which is just amazing, because of using this, doing this is like, oh, if I'm playing a Trickster deck, I'm going to summon into my Trickster Link Zone, deal you some damage, get a free monster, and boost some of my own cards as well, which is just amazing. It's great, it's perfect, and I really do think that's going to be a great thing in general for the Trickster deck. But the only problem is its first effect, where it banishes the entire hand and then they draw the same number of cards, which is something I really don't like. But yeah, it's not a bad card, but it's not a good card at the same time, in my opinion. But yeah, the final card we're talking about is a new number card, which I can't wait for us to get in the TCG, because I'm a number hunter, obviously. Is number 41, Bagooska. And Bagooska is a generic rank 4, Earth, 2100 attack, 2000 defense, and its effect is, while this card is in attack position, it cannot be targeted or destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Now that in general is just amazing, because it can't be Raigeki'd. It can't be Exitoned if that card ever comes back. It can't be Castelled. It can't be done in by quite a few things, so it's basically a Magic Spectre in that retrospect. Its second effect, though, is while this card is in face-up defense position, change all face-up monsters on the field to defense position. Also, negate the activated effects of defense position monsters on the field. Now, that effect is basically the same as lose 1 turn. With this effect, I can actually see this card being a very, very good card. Purely because a generic rank 4 that can just be like, oh, lose 1 turn in the game, is just amazing in general. And knowing this really does make me think, oh, you're not playing the game. You're going to lose this game if I summon this card, because it's a floodgate monster, and it's just amazing. Plus, look at his artwork. He's bloody drunk. They're definitely going to censor that in the TCG, but it looks really cool. But yeah, its last effect is once per turn during your standby phase, you must detach one inventory from this card. This is not an optional, or this card is destroyed. Now that's the only bad side to this card. It's got a 2-turn clock, which is the only problem with this card. It's the only downside to this card. If it wasn't for that 2-turn clock, it would be absolutely amazing, guys. It would just be too broken, guys. But that 2-turn clock does kind of make it a little bad, but at the same time, it's just an amazing card in general, and I really do think this card is great. But guys, tell me what you think of all these cards. Tell me what you think of the new Gouki monster. Tell me what you think of the new Trickster monster. Tell me what you think of this Cyverse card. Will it be good later on in the game? Will it be bad later in the game? And tell me your opinions on Trickster Reincarnation, because I personally think it's not the best card, but it can be a very good card in certain situations. But yeah, guys, tell me what you think of all of this in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh videos. Press the notification button to be notified of my future Yu-Gi-Oh videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. RobotBat1, signing out. Thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on this video for more Yu-Gi-Oh videos, and check out the links in the description for the previous video, and the link to my Facebook page where you can see previous videos that I've posted there, and any other information that I may have posted there. I hope to see you guys next time, and thanks for watching.